Comes in, they're set and they sprinting. Bigelow slow to stride, bells and whistles also not that well away, and Miss Paloma walked out the gates. Hooper Nicker Howe came out in front, right there Born to Rock, and Glitter and Gold gets across to race up, only a half a length off them, but she is doing it 3 around. There's a line of 3, and Glitter and Gold's going to look to just tuck in behind Born to Rock. Leading Lyrics in a perfect position, just got 3 to make up. Flashy Katrina further back, Rosie Roan is the grey towards the inside. Being given a confident ride at this stage, just kept a little bit interested. On the outside, Aquasulas, and all as of a sudden, Rosie Roan comes under a drive, still very green. Miss Paloma makes a length. Coming to the top of the lane, and Born to Rock says, catch me if you can by 3. Glitter and Gold leading Lyric. Hooper Nicker Howe. Between them, Flashy Katrina's running on. Here comes leading Lyric at Flashy Katrina coming to the 200. Flashy Katrina by a length. Leading Lyrics back second, Aquasulas, but it's Flashy Katrina. Number 10 on the program. Flashy Katrina at 16.70 and 4.70 goes on to win. Second spot, Aquasulas perhaps from leading Lyric, and then came Bells and Whistles. So number 10, Flashy Katrina, came through to attack, and that goes off at 16.70, 4.70 the place. Donovan Dillon for the Com Naidu stable, Roy Mudley, who also bred this El McDom. Aquasulas, I believe, gets up second, leading Lyric third, and Bells and Whistles. Then came Rosie Roan. Now that's a horse you got to keep a close eye, because just before they turned for home was travelling, and within 2 seconds later came under a big drive, and like she went down to the start, very green, one for the notebook. But it's going to be all out number 10, Flashy Katrina, to stay on. Flashy Katrina, Aquasulas looks to get up second, leading Lyric, and then came Bells and Whistles back to the studio.
Well, Com Naidu has got 1 on the board, and this time for owner Roy Mudley. Well done to Donovan Dillon. Roy also bred this daughter of Al McDim, and she's come through to win very, very easily. And Donovan just telling me off air that she's looks like a filly that's going to win her fair share of races. Firstly, Donovan, congratulations. Nice to have 1 on the board early.
Yeah, without a doubt, these obviously just a big thanks to Commie and Mr. Mudley for keeping me on her. I felt something last time. Trip was too short for her, but she made up a lot of ground in her last run. If you actually go back and have a look at that race, she impressed myself and Commie quite a bit. Well done to Commie. All credit to him for putting the cheek pieces on today. She was absolutely climbing them, turning into the straight, and she made it pacework from there.
Talking about the way she accelerated past the field, she did it effortlessly.
Yeah, these, you know, she is a little bit quirky, but that's what I like about her. She's got that fast, and she's got a little bit of a soft mouth, and she's delicate filly, but if you treat her well, she'll treat you well.
What happened past the line? I saw you had to jump off.
Yeah, these, it was just a little bit of misjudgment on her behalf, going from the grass to the poly track, and I think she stood a little bit wrong. Just a precautionary measure. We got the vet checking her out. As I said, I think quite a little bit of her, but yeah, just a precautionary.
Okay, 1 on the board. Can you help us later on?
These, we got open rides, we got an open book. I feel the card is very open today. Nothing really pops out to me, and we'll be running our best.
Well, congratulations with this filly, and I'm certain wherever she's in the noms next, you'll be falling for the ride.
Yes, without a doubt. Thanks, Steve.
Well done, Donovan.
Shot. Cheers.
Okay, Com Naidu on the board, and Com's horses are starting to catch the eye now, Com, because you guys had that break with the race restrictions, etc., but your horses seem to be finding their feet nicely.
Yeah, they had a nice break, and horses are looking well. I think they benefited from the break, and it's been hard work with the team. You know, got to give them a lot of credit. They've looked after the horses well through the lockdown, and yeah, they're running well at the moment, and long may it continue.
Obviously, this filly seems to be improving all the while.
She's a filly that, if you watch her work in the morning, she shows unbelievable work. And I said that to Mr. Moodley. I actually thought she'd win in the first or second start the way she works. But it's taken a little bit of a time. And Don, last time when he rode, he said, she worries about everything. So we decided to put the cheek pieces on this morning. And I'm glad it's worked out. She won well. She pulled up a little bit iffy. John says she jumped a patch there from the grass to the poly. But let's hope she comes. She pulls up sound after this. And I'm sure she'll win some races.
Mr. Moodley often tries his hands at breeding, and Al McDim producing a filly that can run.
Yeah, nice for him that he's bred a nice Al McDam here. Like I said, this filly, she has ability. Just well done to him, to Mr. Moodley. You know, big supporter of my yard. He's always given me the support, and his family from day one. I'm just very grateful to him, and I want to say thank you to him.
Okay, please give him our best. Can you help us out later on, Kwam?
Please, I've got one more runner, Roy's Magic. He needed his 2 runs. He's doing well in himself. I'm expecting a nice run from him. Don's riding him off a nice draw. He enjoys Greyville, so I think he'll run a good race there.
If you look at the form in that race, I mean, you got the horse that's racing fit. What's it, 3 runs now in the space of 2 weeks?
Yeah, it is. You know, he's a big horse. He takes his racing. Some people might think that, you know, we're racing him too hard, but he's an old horse. He's tough, he's sound, so we've decided to run him again.
Give us a mark out of 10 there, Kwam.
I think it's about an 8 or 9 out of 10. It looks the right type of field for him.
Thanks for that, Kwam, and again, well done with this win.
Thanks, Tees. I just want to say well done to Mr. Moodley again, to our sponsors, Hollywood, to Gold Circle, and them for the sponsorship of the grooms, and to the whole team back at home. Well done.
Fantastic. That's trainer Kwam Naidu for owner Roy Moodley, and that's a wrap of the bar pot. 10, 6, 8, and 5. If you got a piece of the action in the quartet, take a bow, because a couple of those horses were very, very difficult to find, and I'm certain it paid handsomely. Up next, it's the start of the place accumulator on World Sports Betting 1900 meters day here at Hollywoodbets Greyville, and the time to jot down will be 12:10, 10 past 12.